tell us what the snow levels were and stuff. So
I got it. It's live right now. Aiming at the ground.
yeah.
Should I end it and then like?
So we had to put all these monitors up, and it was like me and her and a bunch of special forces guys on a helicopter. They gave us these little like bills. We were like freaking 15,000 feet. Like, the helicopter could go 10, and we had to walk the rest of it. So we get up there, we're in the helicopter flying up, and everybody's heads.
You got it, Marlon.
Doesn't sound bad either.
What's up, boys and girls?
Makes you run like a champ at altitude, man. We'll be great. And these guys have had it like a dozen times. They do this all the time. This is my first time.
It's normal latency too, so it's not.
What's up?
Where do you want? Where's the best place for these two things to sit? Your phone.
I'm like, stop. And he just starts.
This can shut off. Well, at least with the other feed it
stuff,
can.
And everybody else.
I don't know why it wouldn't be. We're not using it. We only use it to get the stream feed.
She can't hear anything we're saying. She doesn't have
Well, we're live right now.
Oh man, you guys, it's been a challenge.
Sorry guys, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. We tested it for a little bit on Facebook. TJ says lots of background in the beginning of that video, FYI.
Yeah, it's fine.
You just dripped all over Little.
Not really.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
pretty bad.
All right guys, so like I said, we had some issues on Facebook. It was super windy. I think it's a little better now. The wind has kind of doesn't
you.
feel like
Say that, but I can see a gust coming, so it's terrible out here.
I mean, it doesn't sound bad though.
Is the latency good? Oh wow, I like it.
It's your fault.
We've had 5 or 6 bites since the Facebook feed, and we killed one sockeye and lost a couple steelhead. So,
Yeah.
but it's been a struggle out here a little bit, guys. Honestly, we've been fighting the wind. It's blowing hard.
I mean, there's some latency, but whatever.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it's fine.
And just so you guys know too, there's a little bit of a delay from our end to you guys. It looks like it may be 20 seconds or so. So if we miss comments or whatever, that's why. We've had like 4 or 5 fish, only landed 1. Had a really nice steelhead at the bank that we lost.
At the bank? This ain't the bank.
We're trying to teach Jordan how to cast boat rods. You know, he doesn't have a lot of experience.
Whose rods caught the last 2?
Little, do you have some blood on your leg?
At least hardcore.
Bloody.
I'm sure he's already had it, hasn't he, Bert? Oh yeah.
Alright guys, so if you guys are just tuning in, we're out actually fishing on the Columbia River. We've been fishing for some sockeye and some summer steelhead. And this is the first opportunity we've ever gotten to do this type of live feed. We've never actually been able to do, you guys ask for steelhead and all that all the time. And a lot of times the area we fish or the setups that we have, it's not easy to film it. But now we're able to do it. Cam's been working on this, testing it. And I think we're gonna be able to do a lot more of this in the future.
It's taken a lot of like extra equipment because a lot of these places we go, they don't have good cell signals. And so like, you've got to have some amplifiers and gotta make it all tick just to get the signal out to you guys. So it's been a challenge, but I've been going live a little bit. It's looking good.
Sharon said it sounds fine, little wind randomly, but it's fine.
Awesome. Well, hopefully, the other thing too is you notice like when we're doing the live feed, guys, and we're holding the camera and something happens and the camera gets dropped and we have to have somebody hold it this way, we can be a little more hands-free, and in some places we'll grab the camera. We also think that with doing it this way, we'll be able to troll a lot easier as well, because we could set the camera up and we can have all hands on deck. So, you know, as we get closer into the fall salmon season and some of these ocean trolling seasons and stuff, it's going to be sick. So
we're going to be doing some cool stuff with Cam going live in the ocean and just down at buoy 10, and hopefully we can do a lot more live fishing than what we have been doing. So we're excited about it. So if you don't have the little bell turned on down here below next to the subscribe button, click that bell and turn it to all notifications, because we are going to be doing a lot more live fishing. If you don't want to miss out on these live fishing times that we're doing it, you got to have that bell on.
My dad did some really good stuff too.
Come on, Jordan.
Can smoke.
Let's get another one.
I'm gonna stop paying attention. We'll hook up.
We were smoking it for like an hour and then canning it.
That's my favorite.
I'm not having it. Man. Just smoke it for like an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2.
All right, guys, let's get all. I haven't been checking the comments as much, so if you guys.
Cans or jars.
You want some smoke can?
What is it?
Smoke can?
Yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys think about this. Like, if you guys like this.
I think it is.
This setup. So we don't have a microphone right now. We're gonna work on adding like a microphone to this setup, so hopefully we can eliminate some of the wind. We're gonna work on adding a few more of those kind of things.
I get those sticks.
We just have a little.
Cameron, so are these sockeye hatchery sockeye? How does it work?
Some are, but I don't.
Some are and some
I'm
aren't,
not that
right?
familiar with it because some of them do go there, and they I know that the samplers are taking like genetics off every single one, and I think that's what they're kind of looking for.
Yeah, because they don't.
I don't
clip
really
them.
know,
They don't
though.
clip very many of them. There's only a few select hatcheries that do.
They're really too small to clip, and generally the clip means that it's got some kind of like code wire tag in the snout. But
Well, now I know a lot of them too. What I've been told, and what I've read is a lot of them were hatchery derived. They were extinct at one point, and they brought the
They
rum
are.
back.
They used
Almost
hatchery
all
fish
of
to
them
bring
are
this rum back.
no, you were wrong because there's no way that that could have possibly happened according to the native fish society.
Right, exactly.
All hatcheries are bad.
No, that's how they've brought. No, that's.
No, you're wrong, Marlon. You're wrong. Sorry. I mean, let's ignore the Clearwater coho. Let's ignore all these other runs that came back to the hatchery. Let's stop that talk. How dare you?
Shit.
Yeah, we're excited about this setup. We hope we can do more of this kind of setup when we're out on the water. We're gonna keep adding things and doing more and more things that will like expand on this and make it better. You know, as you know, some areas we're fishing, you know, we don't really like to give away spots very often, so you're gonna see a lot of downward angles and that kind of stuff just to protect some of the spots that guys have worked years for to fish, you know, Cam himself included. And then when there's areas where we don't think it matters, we'll grab the camera and move around and film the whole surroundings. But some areas we're not gonna necessarily film the whole surrounding, just to kind of be courteous to the people that fish these areas all the time.
60 jars at my point. Chicken rub, bell pepper.
Come on, let's get a bite. Let's get a bite. Let's see how many people are watching here. How many people watching think we should do a giveaway going right now? Oh, we got a super chat. Josh Garver, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. We appreciate it. And make sure when if you guys want to do those super chats, make sure you ask a question in there. It usually highlights it, and we make sure that we don't miss any of those questions. So if you got an important question that you want to ask, drop a super chat and we'll make sure that we get to that for sure. This guy says he loves the passive aggressive cam rants.
It's being very specific.
All right, you guys want me to give a giveaway, so I have some. How about we'll give away? I just got an email a couple days ago from the folks over at Gerber with the Gerber Fishing, and they just launched 3 or 4 new fishing things, a couple new fillet knives, some new pliers, some new stuff like that, and they're sending me a whole package of it to give some of it away to all you addicts out there. So I'm gonna randomly select something from what they give me. It'll either be one of their new fillet knives or one of their new sets of pliers. It's gonna be a surprise what we send the winner.
Mystery Gerber pack.
It'll be a mystery Gerber prize. So shout out to Gerber, they're one of our partners. Thanks so much for sponsoring Addicted and helping us continue to do this. If I didn't stutter. But drop a comment below. Make sure you guys drop a comment below. If you guys haven't, make sure you smash that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up button, and then share this out here. Text message it to a couple buddies. Let's get some more people in here. We got almost 300 of you people in here, but let's get some more in here. Hopefully you guys will get a bunch of people in here and give us good luck to catch a fish. We got another super chat. Cam, are you doing sturgeon this Saturday or next?
Maybe next Saturday, but if I do, I'm already full, man. Like this Saturday, I'm supposed to do steelhead and sockeye. I think they want to still do steelhead and sockeye.
So
I'm not. I mean, that's what sucks about when they pop seasons open 3 days before they open. If I'm already booked, I kind of gotta. I don't get to participate.
Oh, a sockeye just rolled right behind the boat.
I thought we had one. Remember, I lost my glasses.
All right, guys. So Cam is not doing any sturgeon. He's already full, unfortunately. So.
Pooey.
But Nick Popoff, I know, has seats. I know Eric Swanson had some seats available. So give either of those guys a call. And if they don't have seats, I'm sure they can get you with someone that does.
See that? That's going to be a sockeye in 5 minutes.
I see a lot of you saying that you're hitting the thumbs up. Be sure you smash that thumbs up if you want to have an opportunity to be entered. to win a little Gerber mystery prize. Yeah, some of this new Gerber stuff that they came out with, guys, I'm excited about. They came out with what do you call that style of fillet knife, Cam, that's more of like the scimitar, like the bigger blade? Yeah, they came out with like a scimitar style, scimitar, there you go.
Scimitar.
Style fillet knife with more of a bigger, thicker, heavier blade, which I'm excited about because that's kind of my favorite fillet knife. Then they also added to their pliers, you can get needle nose now for them or split rings.
Yeah, split ring.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm so excited they finally have the split ring pliers. So again, shout out to Gerber. Everyone says the new camera angle's amazing, the sound
Hey,
sounds
and
great.
like I said, guys, I'm glad you guys like the camera angle. Just this spot, you know, like it doesn't help. You know, I kind of believe that you need to learn how to fish and not fish a spot. So if I show a spot, everyone's gonna run down here. You're gonna have guys that don't fish it, and then like it's just gonna kind of, it doesn't do you any good because this spot is just as good as other spots up and down the river. Because guess what? The fish have to swim from point A to point B. You got to get in their way.
Yep.
So, but this camera angle will be cool because, like I said, we'll get the troll fisheries, we'll get some bottom fishing, and I'm gonna be able to move this mount above there around, and it's gonna be really, really cool. Mackenzie Meek, no question. Just appreciate what you do. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. We just bought a whole bunch of camera equipment. We're gonna need it,
and we're gonna buy a bunch more.
We're gonna buy a bunch more.
And we will, Cam. Maybe let's talk about. Well, things are kind of slow. We're not catching fish. Like, you know, talking about the spot doesn't matter. What about like depths? Is there certain depths you're targeting for sockeye?
That's my favorite. So my favorite thing. I got a message from how deep are you targeting the sockeye? It's like right now I'm catching. Right now we're catching. Oh, we got fish on. We got fish on.
Is he there? Oh my God, Cam, what is going on?
Oh my God, Jordan. I'm just totally kidding. That was a good bite. That was a really good bite.
I don't know what it was, but it hit hard.
It hit hard.
Well, anyways, back to what I was saying. Like, so I was fishing like 9-10 feet. 9-10 feet down here does not necessarily mean you're going to catch them in 9-10 feet up there or up there or up there or back there. Sometimes you might catch them in 3 feet. Sometimes you might catch them in 20. You got to figure out where the fish are working their way up the river, depending on like if you have underwater points, ledges, drop off, rock faces, cliffs. And like those fish generally, the sockeye generally swim tip to tail. But if I tell you they're in 15 feet, they're not going to be in 15 feet all the way up and down the river. You know what I'm saying? So it's really tough, but as a general rule of thumb right now,
Everyone's blaming it on Jordan.
I know. I'd blame it on Jordan too.
They're like, Jordan set the hook too hard. Has Jordan? They said, They said Jordan set the hook too long. Has Jordan ever fished in a boat? Fish off. Jordan's fired. Jordan jerked it away. Those are all the comments. They're just smashing.
Hey, sorry guys. I can only lead horses to water. I can't make them drink.
Oh, we got a few more super chats here. Let me go back up. Seth Green, thank you so much for the super chat. He says best lures for bass. Well, what kind of bass are you fishing for, dude? Is it smallmouth? Is it largemouth? If you're fishing for largemouth, something that you can't go wrong with, in my opinion, is the Senko, like a weightless Senko. If you're fishing with smallmouth, crankbaits. It's a good, easy lure for people to use, and you catch a lot of fish on them. TL Outdoorsman, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate it, man.
You guys are mowing down this chicken rub tuna.
It's good.
Good.
You get right there.
All right, guys, it is 7:27. At 7:30, I'm gonna pick that winner. At 7:30, I will pick the winner for the Gerber Mystery Prize Pack. Just make sure to be entered that you hit the thumbs up button. Keep on commenting below. Drop some comments, ask questions, comment about whatever, because we're gonna randomly select from the comments. And then also share it out there. Text messages to a couple buddies. Tell them to come subscribe to Addicted. We got some special people on the boat you guys might not know. We got Brandon Traeger here from the Fallen Outdoors. If you guys haven't heard of the Fallen Outdoors, I'll make sure later on tonight that I edit this YouTube description and I'll put a link down below so you guys can go back and check them out. But awesome organization helping veterans out there, so check out the Fallen Outdoors. And Dawson Neal, thank you for the super chat, man. We appreciate that. I see you had a question, but you took it away. So if you want to ask that, go for it, dude. We are using Okuma Low Pro cold water reels. These are the SS versions. Awesome, awesome reels. This is a little bit higher quality one. It comes with all stainless steel internals and bearings and all that. But we used the $100 Low Pro cold water for years. I mean, Cam probably had 5-6 years on his last set, and same with a lot of us that use them. You can't go wrong with either of them, but if you want a little bit nicer quality one, it just seems to, it's just tighter and it's just nicer. You can spend this money, but you don't have to. The $100 one's amazing too.
20 pounds of drag is super nice too.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what's funny too about those? Like, I've got, you know, just every couple of years I'll get a new set of reels, and I just kind of like keep moving them through the fishery. So I had one set, my first set went to my steelhead reels, and then they went from steelhead reels to kokanee reels. And I'm still using those kokanee reels from the very first year that those Low Pros came out. Still using them up the lake. They're still on my kokanee rods. Like, so great reel, great reel. Great reel, really dependable. And obviously they keep ticking.
Yeah.
So guys, this is all you need right here for sockeye. And you can use a size 6 or a size 8 spin glow. Either one works well. I usually use a size 6. Today we have size 8s out for the most part. But you can get away with both. A steelhead and sockeye will hit both size 6 and size 8. Color, honestly, I don't think it matters too much. These sockeye and a lot of these fish are hitting all different colors, but you're gonna notice a trend on a lot of our boats. You're gonna see a lot of black wings, a lot of black and dark colors. For some reason, we've just kind of gone towards that direction, but it doesn't always matter. Like I said, I've seen a lot of fish caught on all sorts of random colors, but that's just right there, the Michael Jackson. A couple red beads.
We got to get rid of the fish eye look though. Like, it makes this boat look, it makes this boat right now, the
Why
lens,
does it say, I didn't know it was set to fish
I think
eye.
I got to change that, but it's,
You can put another lens on it that'll widen it, like it'll give you a different.
Well, he can
appearance.
change it to linear
I gotta
right
change
now.
it linear.
Oh yeah.
So I remember last time when I was live, it won't let me do it during the feed. So we're just gonna go. The boat is not as skinny as a canoe, I promise. It looks like we're all walking on each other, but I got room.
Yeah, we're in a what?
There's
20.
lots of room
It's a
for activities
25.
in
This
here.
is a 25-foot Alumaweld
Denver
Columbia,
26.
and its width is what? 84.
It's 86.
86-inch width. Come on, fish. Come on. Is it 7:30? Oh, it's 7:31. Crap, guys. Let me get in here and pick a winner.
Fail. He's
Let me
gone.
pick a winner. Hope I didn't miss any other super chats. I might have. Yep, I got a super chat from Becca Picknell. Thank you so much, Becca.
What we're doing, guys, is we're just sitting. Oh, go ahead.
Curtis Rogers on YouTube. Curtis Rogers, you won yourself a mystery Gerber prize pack. Curtis Rogers, shoot us an email to orders@addicted.fishing. Orders@addicted.fishing. Make sure you include your shipping address and let us know that you want a Gerber mystery prize pack, and we'll get that shipped out to you. And don't leave us, guys, because we'll have a couple more giveaways, 1 or 2 more giveaways before this live feed's over, I'm sure. Jordan, you finally got your sockeye.
Yeah.
Just show everybody your sockeye. It's a cute little thing.
Super tasty.
Dawson Neal, thank you for the super chat. We got another one from Vastly Y. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate that. Another one from Dawson Neal. He says, tell Carnegie to text me back about my fishing dates.
Carnegie.
Oh, he's already got a date.
He says,
Second
tell
one, I know what he's talking about.
Dawson Neal. So he sent us $10. Thanks, Dawson.
Check
And
it
then
out,
Becca
everybody.
Picknell. And there we go.
There it
we
is.
do catch fish.
They do stay on the hook.
Dean Doppelman, thanks for the super chat, man.
Thank you, Dean.
He just says Cam's the man.
Thank you, man.
Dean, when you get out here with me next week, bud? Let's go.
Come on, let's get a steelhead or something here.
Or something.
Something, anything. I'll take a carp right now.
Just throw Layton overboard. Sacrifice it to the sea gods.
Put him on the treble hook.
Yeah. That'd be good bait.
Get a big old sucker fish.
Fish
Little, what are
bait.
you doing hiding back here? Cam, are the low pro reels good for kings?
Yeah.
They're really good. They're a really good trolling reel. That's kind of what I originally used them for. It's where I started using them, and then they kind of kept, like I said, migrating down. They're good for kokanee all the way to kings, honestly.
We use them for bottom fish even.
I use them for everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I even use them for sturgeon. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Charles is fishing upriver. He's actually quite a ways upriver from us, and he said he's got 2 dead steelhead. Heck yeah.
good to hear. Last couple days it's been kind of quiet for steelhead for me down in this part, but moving through, they are where you find them. But I'll show you guys a picture here in a second of a bunch of sockeye.
TLP Outdoorsman. Get out of here, dude. PM. Send Jordan a private message on that, dude. Send Jordan a private message on that. You know, no river names, dude. Come on now.
When Jordan sees you, I'll have to give you a spanking.
But thank you for the super chat, man.
Nobody super chatted out. It'll be a light spanking.
Come on, boys. Damn it, Jordan. We could have had one live. It's delayed, Cam, so it's Northwest Fowlers, we are not trolling. We are sitting on anchor.
That's why everybody was yelling about me setting the hook too fast.
Chris Barr said the sound is great.
I should let Charles go live on Facebook. That's actually a good idea.
Did he kill
Oh boy.
See something?
I thought this one behind him. Dude, I was gonna grab it.
I got a landlord.
Yeah. It's your birthday for real?
Is it? What? Oh, dude, happy birthday!
Let's spank him.
What the
So
heck?
I told my clients, I'm like, oh, I gotta let that go. I spent all day fixing a freaking trailer and running errands. It's awesome. And guess what? I gotta wake up at 3 o'clock tomorrow morning and do it again.
So that happens when you grow up. What is the day? What year are you big for pro? Next year.
Shoot, Shucky darts.
Yeah. Really? I had a great
Page for Facebook. Yeah, just go live.
You know, 40's the new 20.
What?
40's the new 20.
40's the new 20.
I don't feel 40.
Everyone on YouTube's asking.
You shouldn't throw it.
Yeah, Jordan, don't throw
Everyone,
this.
so I made you're an editor. I made you an editor on the page now. So just go to the page and just go live. This title is something like just show them your setup. Lucky if not, just go for a couple minutes.
Is it fish?
Go for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just show, just like show them your fish and show them your rod or something, and then.
Charles the Slayer.
Layton's figured out this.
So go to the Facebook
graph.
page. You should be an editor now.
Yeah, yesterday afternoon we're down here.
So
and
just
I'm
go
like,
to the page, and then you just go like you're gonna publish. There'll be an option to go live. And just type
Now,
in
do
a
you
title
feel
and then-
incoming tides are better or outgoing tides?
You know what? At the start of the week, the incoming tides were better.
Yeah.
And then, like, there was one morning I told my clients, we get out here, we get situated. We're out here like at 6 a.m. And I said, every fish we get before 8 o'clock, every bite is a bonus because we were getting them all. And that was the time the low slack turned into incoming.
Yeah.
We limited out by 8 a.m.
Bonus day.
I was like, wow, these fish came out of nowhere.
Everyone's saying happy birthday, Cam.
Thank you guys. It's fun.
Let's get a bunch of super chats for Cam's birthday here.
It's not like I'm gonna see it. I'm not gonna see it, so don't bother. Buy me a beer though, huh? I mean a adult beverage.
But we did get a super chat from another one from Dean. He says the camera view looks amazing.
Thank you, Dean.
I love it. I love all
Dean
this
fishes
feedback.
with me a ton. You'll probably see a picture of Dean with some sockeye or steelhead.
That's what we want. Come on. Let's do a half a twist there. Come on. Zooming up and down.
There it is. Addicted Fishing just went live.
Yeah, Addicted Fishing online.
So what did he do on the main page?
I made him an editor, and he's on the Facebook page.
Oh, cool.
So Charles is live now, but don't leave us. Come on.
Well, how are they gonna do both?
We're gonna leave.
You're gonna watch
They got
like
a
it's like 400
laptop
people
for-
live.
A lot of
It's gonna go
people.
100.
No, you know what a lot of people do? They have this on their TV,
I know,
and then
I
they
see-
watch
I see the
Facebook from their
screenshots and
phones.
stuff people do, yeah. It's kind of boring fishing, guys, but man, I cannot wait till we're like out 360 fishing,
Oh,
and it's
dude.
gonna be like live feeding. But you know what? We got a problem. We have a problem. It's not open Wednesdays up in our neck of the woods until after.
We'll have to live feed a different day.
We're gonna have to live feed like a different day. It's only Thursday through Saturday or Saturday.
We'll
through
do-
Friday. Yeah. We'll have to do one of
During
those
fall
nights.
season,
Yeah,
live
we're
feeds are
gonna have to
Thursdays.
adjust. There's like 2 weeks we're gonna have to adjust into something else. But I mean, I want to be able to like take this up and then like take it on some lower trips, like some dark fishing, twitching, twitching live.
That would be epic.
And as we play with the angles and the mounts and stuff, we'll be able to do hopefully a little more for you. And like I said, it's not going to be so secretive. Like there'll be big troll fisheries, and I'm just kind of pumped about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Yeah, just gives you power.
Nice.
yeah.
You can make those.
Well, I'm not that crafty. Plus it charges me a couple times. So it gives you constant power.
Oh, speaking of that, I'm gonna check something, guys.
Oh, hey,
that
hey.
was me. That was me. That was totally me. Oh my God, that was me. That was me. False alarm. Run. I shouldn't have said anything though. Ooh, tiny. Woohoo. Yep, 87.
Spot, get down. Get down. Get down, spot swiper.
Oh no, he's fine. Dogs have play already. I'm gonna check in with Charles. This is kind of boring.
Galen Garrett super chatted, said happy birthday, Cam. Your next adult beverage is on me.
There you go.
There'll be a White Claw.
He said,
Mango?
now let's hook something up.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Come on, let's get a fish.
Cycle some baits. Cycle baits. Just to make sure
I'm doing that.
we're gonna fish clean for these boys and girls.
Nice bottle of whiskey. Happy.
Yeah, we got almost 400 of you watching. Where's everyone tuning in from? What cities, what states, what countries? Let's hear it. Let's hear where you guys are all tuning in from today.
Got some baits.
Just want to make sure we're fishing clean for our guests.
We are in 14 foot today, boys. 14 feet where we're sitting.
14 to 15.
Yeah, 14 to 15. We're swinging back and forth.
Anything, because this morning I did good in freaking like 6. I did good in 3.
I'm casting.
You just gotta-
out to that shallow.
Yeah. You just.
Oh, where do we got? We got people all over the place. We got New York, California, Woodland, Washougal, Pittsburgh, Michigan, Montana, Connecticut, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Dude, you guys, we're trying, man. Now pressure's on.
Josh Garver, thank you for the super chat, man. He says happy birthday, Cameron.
Is it all good?
Pendleton, Connecticut,
Out there?
Wisconsin.
Damn, we got like all 50 states.
Yeah, we got people from all over, dude. It's crazy. Got another super chat. Thank you, Cesar Martinez. We appreciate it. He said learn to catch his first Chinook from us.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. That's good to hear. Thank
One
you.
less I gotta catch now.
Colorado, Vancouver, Canada, Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. Canada. Eh?
Got some people tuning in from BC. Got some people up in Seattle,
His anchor line.
up in the autonomous zone
Up
tuning
in the
in.
Chaz.
Up in the country of Chaz.
I hear they need cigarettes.
They need some cigarettes to make a run.
Help them boys out. Help them boys out.
We'll help them out all right. Help them out real quick.
Such a good prawn too. I said that one would catch the fish. Failed. Get out of here.
Too big. Need a smaller one.
Okay. Does this meet the marlin approval?
Perfect. Long Beach, California, West Virginia. Oh, this guy says he's tuning in from Mars. That's impressive, dude.
That's SpaceX. Get there. SpaceX got there already. Damn.
Maddie Cordova. Real one and single.
Well, I'm gonna cast this one out. We gotta get this one fishing, guys. Give me a second. Gotta get fishing.
Maddie Cordova said he wants to see the setup. Let's show him like the dropper and everything, Cam. I think this one you can show.
This leader's right here. I mean, it's a triple setup.
I know, but let's show him like the actual like rig.
Oh, he's got one right here. Oh.
Yeah, reel that one in.
See?
That one's.
Where's the spool that has all the? Here.
Take that top one off.
Well, no, I wanted to show him like the three-way. I wanted to actually show him how you have it rigged. With like a three-way
Let's
and
not take a rod out of the water to do it.
a dropper.
We need everything we can get. We need
Yeah,
all the help
they're
we
still
can get.
searching for a bite.
That's true. You're right.
We're grinding for a bite. You do it, you got it.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, the last bite we had is out there.
There it is, dude.
Alright guys, so what we're doing is we're basically fishing the way of the wall of death. What we're doing is we are anchored in the current. The current's keeping us straight. We're casting our stuff behind the boat. It's sitting there, and what we're doing, so we've got 3-ounce leads, which is just kind of, you don't need to have like, 8s or 10s or anything like that, but 3 ounces is enough to kind of keep the baits down when we're kind of swinging in the wind. And then we have, from that weight up about 8 to 10 inches is just another chunk of line to a 3-way swivel, right? And I don't need to show you guys that because it's a lead weight on a string, okay? That's 10 inches long. To that 3-way swivel though, I've got this other little duo snap attachment that goes to a bead chain that goes to a little spinning glow setup with a little barbless hook right there. We got to fish barbless in the Columbia. As you can see, like with what the wind's doing, how the wind's blowing that,
They're good, dude.
that adds a little flash, a little vibration to the bait, but it also adds a little buoyancy. So this kind of keeps it up off the bottom, and as that current's running it down, it's keeping this thing positioned where we think the fish are going to run, which is probably about that far off the bottom. Now what I'm going to do, we put a little chunk of bait on there, but I'm going to go get you guys a coon shrimp and we're going to rig it up. Get that janky, get that terrible coon shrimp.
Here, that's a nice one.
Oh, that's a beautiful one. So what I do, guys, is I've got these uncured coon striped shrimp, and
That's illegal.
we add a little bit of color, different salts, different preservatives, different flavors, just to see. And we've got, every guide's got their own, brine. But at the end of the day, a coon shrimp is a good bait. We don't get too fancy with it, just because this will catch plenty of fish on its own. Like I said, we add a little color and a little preservative to make the bait a little more durable, so it can fish a little bit more and fish a little bit longer in the current without getting wrecked. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take, this is a 2-aught mustad, and I'm just going to take it, I'm going to sink it in. There's right where the carapace is at in the tail. I just sink that in right into the meat, and then I have it pop out right at the carapace. So that's what that looks like. And I'm hoping this is in focus. We're still learning with this camera, guys.
Yeah, it's a no bait. It's called a no bait cookie.
So then I bring the tail out a little bit, and this has got a bait loop. So when I slide this down, I take that loop part, I take that loop,
Yeah.
and I go over the tail.
Jack pole.
Oops, sorry guys.
Serious to this.
And I wrap it just so it holds that bait nice and taut to the shank of the hook. Now, when I cast out, that spinning glow and bait's going to be hanging there. Got my hook point down there, and that right there will kill a lot of sockeye, a lot of steelhead. It catches a lot of Chinook as well. In fact, I've had clients this week actually do the trifecta where they've caught a Chinook, a steelhead, and a sockeye all in one day. Of course, we can't keep Chinook right now. We only keep hatchery steelhead, but we can keep any sockeye right now. So we always got to pay attention to the regulations out here in Washington. Like, they change daily with, you know, the amount of fish that you can catch, whether or not they're wild or hatchery clipped, and size restrictions as well.
The carp, yeah, I have seen those.
So yeah, hopefully that explains it, and then we just kind of sit here and hang out, eat some canned tuna, make fun of each other, and wait for the rods to bite. But when a lot of times these fish, when they're kind of moving through, like, we'll have periods, like, so this morning we happened to do really, really well on sockeye, but we would sit there and nothing would happen for, you know, 20 minutes. Might see one come through on the side scan, but then all of a sudden we'd hit like 3, just boom, 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 all within about a minute or 2. And then they'd kind of go away, and then you'd have another wave. Like, they just kind of, as they're moving up in those schools coming up the river, you know, you're just hoping they're going to take a bite. We also try to stagger our baits out there. So like, we kind of cast some out here, some out here, and you basically just kind of create a wall behind the boat. You know, if you start getting bites a little more on this side of the boat, work that side of the boat a little longer until it goes quiet. You get baits on this side of the boat, work that, or move your whole boat one way or another. But as we're kind of like sitting here fishing, it seems like we're just like doop-de-doo, throw the bait out, don't give a rip, just let it happen. But the reality is we're trying to get our baits in front of as many fish as we can. So we're going to be constantly moving and adjusting. Truth be told, tonight I think we've had a bite. We've had a bite on every rod. Yeah. So I feel like we're kind of like right here in the middle. It's quite a bit deeper than I've been fishing the last few days. But honestly, like I said, we've had a bite on all 5 rods. So we're just hoping we get another one. All right, what's up? They're watching videos of Asian carp or something like that. I don't know.
This camera, baseball bats and stuff.
Have you seen the ones that do the shotgun?
Oh yeah.
Oh, those are sick. I want to do that. If anybody wants to take me on the drive with an Asian carp with a shotgun. It's a boomerang.
Yeah, he's like throwing a boomerang at him. There's this savage one where these dudes wear like helmets, and they make these tennis rackets and they put spikes off.
Oh, the Knights of Peoria.
Oh my gosh, dude! And they're just like, they'll hit one of these Asian carp with this tennis racket.
The shotgun one's sick though. They're just like. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Settle down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
The whole spiel there.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go back and see if you have any questions real quick.
There's almost 500 watching. Montana, what's up?
You got a fish on? Maybe. Dog's barking over there.
I'm gonna lose the sunglasses.
Augie, can you bank fish for kokanee, or is it mostly a trolling method fish? It kind of is mostly a trolling fish. There are some very, very small specialized spots where guys can like drift bobbers offshore, fish from bridges for them, ice fish for them. But for the most part, at least with what I'm familiar with, it's a trolling fish.
Zach, we're using Guide Select Classics. Which ones are you using, Dave? 9-footers?
They got 9s and the 10s, but not the extra heavies. All the
15 to 30s.
And the reason why is because we're hooked. We were earlier last week. We were hooking a lot of Chinook, and I mean we were getting, you know, we were hooking some 20-pounders, some nice big summer fish, and just on light sockeye gear, it'd take like a half an hour to bring them in. You don't want to like fight a fish that long. You know, you want to kind of get him in, and the second that fish kind of gets a little tired, you want to get him unhooked and back into the water. So you don't want to sit there and just dink around with really light gear and honestly waste your sockeye time if you're
So for all the guys that are venturing out on Saturday camps, since you're not going,
yeah, all right, let's talk
where
about
would you go? Where would you be anchored?
I know exactly where I'd be anchored because I happened to run 2 trips last week where I was doing catch and release sturgeon in those very open areas, we'll call it. And honestly, like for the guys that are sturgeon fishing, I think they're gonna get some.
Oh yeah.
Like, and
I think they're gonna smash them. I think there's gonna be one day and that's it.
Yeah, there's a lot. You know, the thing is though, is where I've been fishing has been really lower, a little lower in the river, and I know a lot of those fish bomb out of that river and they're heading to the coast. A lot of those fish are migrating out of the Willamette, which is the river that's open for sturgeon. And I think they're going to be down. I think they're going to be moving down, and the question is if they're still there. So last week went out, fished myself and 3 clients. Oh. Easy. You got it. Fish on. Real. He's there. He's there.
Little, stop. Fish on, boys, fish on. What is it? Get it, Brandon. Come on, Brandon.
Get the same. Got him. It's Sucky.
That's a really nice one. Nice quality.
Sockeye down, boys.
Hey, watch out.
Little.
Down. Go. Put it down. Nice job.
Give him the shampoo. Give him the metal shampoo right there, Jordan.
Hold on.
It's a steelhead. Just kidding. Oh my God.
Why is that rod on fire?
Because it's my rod.
No.
And it's his birthday.
Has nothing to do with it.
Wait, what? Which one is it?
Oh my God, that thing was getting, this one was getting
Oh,
hammered.
watch out, you killed little.
Oh, I was totally gonna snake. This one was getting drilled. Oh.
Got it.
Oh.
Show the folks.
Yeah, you do it.
Show the people.
Do it. Woohoo! Nice one. That's a good.
That's a
little
hold up the
leader.
camera. Yee!
Grandma's getting sockeye.
Go bleed him out, Layden.
Okay.
We got one, little. We got one.
That bait, yeah, that one.
Bleed it.
Something was on it.
Why are these rods not getting big?
They're inside. Way to go. It's the way of the cockeye. Sockeye cockeye.
He did.
Oh, look what oh my goodness gracious. Gosh, you guys just wrecked my boat. I got to fish tomorrow.
What do you do?
No.
No. Really? The fish knocked it over.
The fish did it. What? We should kill him.
We did.
No, he's dead. Yeah, go look at the
Okay.
cruiser. There's a missing. Speaking of best.
Funny thing is this rod isn't really that much different depth than that rod.
Dude, they run tip to tail. They run tip to tail. And I'm sure that inside rod got a steelhead. Because that when that bit your rod,
Oh yeah.
you tap, whoop, and then all the sockeye bites are like, whoa, wait.
I loaded it up nice, and then it just straightened that hook out, and that was all stroked. Just kidding. I got a heart condition.
Come on.
Is this one ready to pop out? Or?
I have to, oh shoot. Where's my spool? That leader's torched. Oh, that one right there. Uh-oh.
That one just got bit.
No!
Now we're
Oh,
getting into
wait,
the
wait, you wait.
He's there.
Get it.
Can we get it?
Yank it.
Little guy.
It was little. It was really little. It felt like a little coke.
The first bite was like that.
Ooh, we're getting messed with, boys and girls.
They're moving.
What was that video?
We'll leave it for half a second. Once you get that out, I'll check it.
Oh, I don't remember. Just gotta look up Asian carp.
Yeah, look it up when you're watching the YouTube stuff at home.
sitting right on top of Brandon.
Oh, really? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Well, you're not in the right spot. Oh, dang it. What are you doing?
I got you.
Oh.
Now we're getting to
Gotta.
fishing.
This is why when I'm guiding, I'm the only one who casts, so I know where all the rods are, you know? Go easy.
So yeah, plunking kokanee cut plugs definitely works. I've seen it work more for Chinook more than anything, but it definitely catches fish.
Oh, absolutely.
Did you retie all that?
We're dialed in, man.
I'm gonna cast this over and down river while you guys are
Get out of there.
screwing around.
Get out
I
of
won't
camera
be in your
phone.
zone, trust me.
I'm out. I
I'm
fixed.
not gonna
fixed.
be
Get
over
out.
where you're at.
Get out of there. Get out of my spot. Okay.
Go ahead. I'm just holding it up so you can go. Yeah, I mean right
Stop
behind the
touching
boat,
my
really
rod.
big going.
Yeah, it's actually got pretty smart. Jordan got that.
All right, guys, I'll check back in here with you.
30 feet back.
Stephen Fox, thank you so much for the super chat. $10. Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for
missed
supporting the channel. What do they look like on the side scanner? I don't want to move the camera around because we got it kind of set up. I think I know what I can do. I've got some screenshotted pictures. I'll just take a picture of my phone. I'll be right back because I think it's really cool, like what this Humminbird Solex side scanner can get, especially in this fishing when we're kind of sitting here on this little flat and as fish are moving up. You know, if I see a bunch more fish move up one side, I'll move that way, the other. So it's been really useful. I'll show you guys in just a second. Later.
Did you get the super chat from Taylor Knight?
I did not.
Taylor Knight gave us a super chat as
Taylor,
well.
thank you very much. And I got your message. I didn't look at it.
And Joshua Dumas says, do you do guided fishing trips?
Yes, I do. And I do a lot of them.
Yeah, guys, if you guys want to go on any trips or anything, you guys can hit up him, Gone Catching on Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah. And Taylor, yeah, I'll talk to you on where I ran those trips. That is, I would not want to be anywhere else. So, I'm going to go get a picture of the screenshot.
Hold the rope back.
I what you can do something. Rinse the jars out.
Take it on the board.
Come on, boys.
Chill it.
I can't believe it's can't learn tonight. I just think it's while we heard spanking.
Hey, I think we said this live feed was safe for kids.
Your mom got cake for me home.
We're going to celebrate it on Saturday night.
I'm like butthurt that I didn't even know. I had no idea it was his birthday. But I don't even know when my wife's birthday is. Like,
What? For real?
no, I know now because it's coming up. But
Oh.
half the time I don't remember it until it's like, I don't remember anyone's freaking birthdays. I have Facebook for that. I must not have been on Facebook much
No,
today.
I turned it off years ago.
Oh.
Oh.
I had one that I actually had a sturgeon swim back by. Hold on, guys.
Alright. I got it on my calendar now, Cam, so never forget.
Forage to the table said he's fishing at Kelso.
Hey, bud, you know, I would say that, are you bank fishing, or is he asking if he's bank fishing?
Oh, it's you. No,
Like that.
You know, 12 hours for sockeye. Sockeye can be finicky, and man, they I feel like right now, with what's going on in the system, you're either kind of on them or not. And if you weren't necessarily getting a lot of bites or seeing some action, you know, granted we're fishing 5 rods right now, so it's a little different story, and I understand that. But, you know, you might want to move, change your depth. Don't be afraid to fish shallower too. I think a lot of times people overfish these, like going too deep. So something to keep in mind. But if you've got, you know, 3 or 4 guys on the bank or 3 or 4 guys in the boat, and you're not trying to change your depths and stagger and position, you're all just running 10 feet, and you've got 1 in 12 hours, you might want to change it. Sometimes, you know, fishing's fishing. You know, let's be honest. Sometimes it just sucks.
So here's the deal, guys. I've seen this comment a bunch. I've seen you guys, a couple of you that are maybe new to the channel don't understand. So we do talk about the Columbia and we do talk about the Willamette rivers, but when it comes to smaller tributaries, the reason we don't do that is, envision this. Envision you're a guy, you've been fishing a river for 15, 20 years, 30 years, or even 5 years, right? You spend a lot of time like trying to figure it out, time on the water. And then a guy like me comes along, fishes the river, catches 10 fish that day, first time I ever fished it, and then I go online and I post, X river's on fire, go fish it. And then next thing you know, my 100 people that follow me decide they're gonna go to that river. Then the 100 people that follow them decide they're gonna go to that river. And by the time the third 100 people get there, the bite that I was on is already over.
Right.
It's already done. So it does no good to reveal spots for anyone.
And what happens too is, like he said, it's over. And so if you're a newer angler and you're trying to get yourself in front of fish, because it doesn't matter how good of a salmon steel, we're mainly talking salmon and steelhead, but it doesn't matter how good of a salmon steelhead angler you are, if there's no fish in the river, you will not catch them. I promise. I've tried, it doesn't work. So that timing, like by the time like he gets home and reports it, and then it goes through the grapevine, and then this person catches wind, and then they plan to go out that weekend, and it brings people to spots that there might not necessarily be any more fish in. And so it doesn't do a newer, and the guys that have been around and the guys that have been fishing, they kind of understand that, and they might see that picture and know, but then they might like anticipate either where those fish are going or what to do. Like they might not chase as much, but the guys that are chasing all the time,
It doesn't do you any
right,
good.
instead of learning how to fish, they're trying to fish a spot. Learn how to fish, don't fish the spots, right? So it just doesn't do anybody any good.
We, you know, as we've built kind of addicted over the years, you know, we have a lot of guys that like respect that we don't say river names, and a lot of guys that just don't understand why we don't do it. And it's one of those things where we just don't want to be known as a report-based platform. We want to teach you guys every single thing that there is to know about fishing. But the most fun that you can have fishing is going out and exploring and doing it and finding these areas on your own. That's the most fun you can have. And all the information is available to you. Look, you can go online, you can search, you can find these spots, but it's not going to do you any good to learn like on the fly as someone tells you. It's bit me in the ass so many times.
Right. How many salmon steelhead chased the report because it was hot yesterday?
Way too many times.
I've done it. I'll admit it. The other thing, guys, too, is we have discussion boards on Facebook. We have a lot of social platforms. And the flack that we get for not talking about group names, right? There's some guys that get on, they don't understand our brand, they don't understand our group. They get on there, well, I think that's stupid. The flack that those guys give us online is a fraction of the flack that we get going the other way if we were blasting rivers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even close. So, you know what, just to make things easy, to let us focus on what we want to focus on, it really helps out a lot. But you can always get a good fish finder too that can cheat and tell you where the fish are. So let's
Jim Stone says, "Be a fisherman, not a reporter." I like
Right.
that. That's a good.
Yep.
That's a good little. Might have to make that a T-shirt.
Marlon, can you?
But truly,
oh, go ahead. No.
I was gonna say, well, truly, like my most fun having fishing growing up and steelhead fishing was like going and exploring all these new areas and trying to figure them out. You know, I'd go to a river 6-7 times before I realized like what was good, how to fish it, where to go. You know, that's like the most. That was always the most fun to me. It still is.
Even
like
now-
even
even
when I'm
now-
learning new fisheries.
Right, even now, like, I mean, I might guide a river like 20 days a week. Oh, that's a fish right here. Watch this. That got hit by something.
You hit?
But yeah, it's something grabbed it, like smolt or catfish. Anyways, but what I was saying is like, you know, even though I guide a lot and I fish like 200 days a year, like the most fun that I have throughout the year is when I'm going with like this guy and we're going to film something new or something cool that we've never experienced too. So there's a lot of that too.
Yeah, it's
Wow, that. Watch your camera and let me know if people can see this. So you guys want to see what fish look like on side scan. What I have is the Humminbird Solix here. We're sitting here and the fish are moving upriver. So the side scan's stationary, it's showing the bottom, each side of the boat. If you can imagine a line drawn both sides. But what happens is, as a fish moves through that line, it's going to create a shadow on the ground, and it's going to register as kind of a black spot on the sonar as he swims by one side of the boat or the other. So what you're going to see here, you're going to see the black shadows of fish, and even some of them are shaped like fish. I even have some different types of fish that I'm going to show you. I want to make sure Marlon can see what that looks like. So what I have here is I have 2 fish on the right starboard side of my boat, and I actually zoomed in the square so you can kind of see the fish shape. Now Marlon, I know it's going to be delayed, but let me know if people can see that, so at least I can know that that's the way I should hold it up. Hold on one second, Dad.
You'll see blue sharks when we go. Oh yeah, blue sharks.
I have to get closer.
You're gonna have to hold it like up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get a lot closer. But
Yeah, they can
need to
see
get a lot
it, but
closer, but
there's a shadow on it too.
yeah, I saw the glare. That kind of sucks. Maybe I can do something like this.
You could tell that guy was salty.
You can see over here, these 2 black shadows are fish. Man, maybe I'll have to post something out, but then I have situations here.
These guys are saying they can see it, dude.
Okay, this situation here, I've got it. See this little bright spot, and then you see the shadow underneath it? That bright spot, that fish was right under the boat, and that casted that shadow just to the side. See what I'm looking at there?
They can see it clear, really good.
Good. Okay, so let's do this one. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can see. I got a school of fish come under the boat, and you can see right there, I got the 2 marks, and then I can see their shadows. These ones swam under the boat too. I'd even have some fish on that left side or on that right side as well. Now, let's see here. I got one really cool one that you'll love. Now I want everyone to look at this fish right here and tell me what that was that swam by the boat. Can you see it yet? That's that. Were you with me when I got the shot of the sturgeon?
No.
Oh, it was the next day after we plunked?
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's where
Guys, I'm like, that's a sturgeon.
Show the main sturgeon one.
I don't have, I got it on that one. So I had a small sturgeon swim by the boat, and it registered as it goes by. So it's a real useful tool. It helps kind of narrow down where these fish are hanging out, if they're swimming inside or outside the boat. I can see about 60 feet one way or the other. I also have some shots too, guys, where, hold on one second, pull it back up. This is a really cool shot. So what I have here, and I'm going to try to do this for you. So here's the boat is the white line in the middle. You can't really see the boat symbol up here. Oh. Come on back there.
Got a light. That rod again. The birthday rod.
Birthday rod. Anyways, guys, boat symbol right there. So that's my boat, both sides. Look at over here on this side. What's that mark hanging out there? These bigger lines on the side of the boat were rocks. So if you can imagine, like side scan, right? If it's shooting a line towards the bank and it's soft sand and hard pan and then it hits rocks, that's what those lines are. And the reason why those lines are strung out is because the signal's not moving. So it's just bouncing off that same rock, and so it elongates that signal. But if you notice that fish mark that came by, he just stepped into the signal and swam out. And so it left that mark just at that moment. It's kind of hard to describe. I hope you guys are feeling what I'm throwing down. But it's becoming, there's fisheries now, like when I'm sturgeon fishing down in the lower coast and I'm cruising along flats, I won't even fish until I see that there's fish in these channels. Like, using that sky scan technology and cruising it. That Mega SI from Humminbird is just absolutely insane. So maybe I should do some tutorials about it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some for sure.
Well, I hope you guys, I'll try to answer any questions. I'll scroll back through and try to.
Hey, well, I got about 500 of you guys in here right now. We're gonna do another little giveaway for you. This will probably be the last giveaway of the night. We're gonna do another mystery Gerber fishing giveaway. So it'll either be one of their brand new fillet knives or one of their brand new sets of pliers that they came out with. So if you want an opportunity at a mystery Gerber prize pack, do us a favor, text message this live feed or share it on Facebook or Instagram or however you like to share things, Twitter, whatever it may be. Do us a favor and share it out there. Go right now, minimize this chat and hit that thumbs up button, and then drop a comment below and let us know if you have ever caught a sockeye. Have you ever caught a sockeye before? Comment, yes, I've caught a sockeye, or no, I've never caught one, or it's on my bucket list, or whatever. Drop those comments below. We're gonna randomly select from those comments at 8:20. So in 6 minutes, we're gonna select, but make sure you share it. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up and make sure you drop a comment. Let us know if you caught sockeye, and you have to be a subscriber. So down below, make sure you tap that little subscribe button.
And Joshua Dumas, just look me up, Cameron Black, either on Facebook, or you can email me at goneketchin@gmail.com. A bunch of people get sturgeon, so at least I know they can see the screen. And yeah, what's so funny about that is even though it was really shallow, it was only 10 feet of water, we happened to be plunking that exact spot on Saturday, and we actually caught 2 sturgeon. So we knew they were around in the area, and then I'm sitting there watching the live scan, and then a sturgeon, I'm like, oh my God, well, what do you know?
There's a sturgeon.
There's a sturgeon, and I can see him now. It's probably one that had sore lip from when we hooked him on Saturday.
While you guys are dropping these comments below, I see a ton of you guys are commenting and say you've never caught one or anything, or a few of you saying you have caught, but a lot of never's caught. I wanted to make a special announcement on June 28th, Sunday, June 28th, our summer addicted apparel drop is coming. This is all limited edition, brand new designs, new hats, new sweatshirts. We have these sun shirts that we're coming out with, like hooded sun shirts. You're lame. It's all sorts of, we also have some limited edition special lures that are coming out. I can't really tell you what yet, but there's some special things that they're very, very limited. Really cool. Only a certain amount of them are going to be going out there. So June 28th, that's when the drop's going to be, Sunday, June 28th. So make sure you put it in your calendars. Remind yourself, this is all going to be limited. We are not going to do second runs of any of this stuff. So we're putting it on the website. Once it sells, it's gone. And we have a whole bunch of cool stuff, and we'll be kind of sneak peeking it out there in the coming weeks. But like I said, June 28th, put it in your calendar. Addicted summer drop.
Zach H, yes, it is the 12-inch Solix Hummingbird.
Loaded up. Maybe it's skipping on the rocks.
A lot of people haven't. You know, this year's going to be a good year for it, guys. If you're local, you know.
Oh, it's got like freaking
Weeds all over it.
gnarly, yeah.
Oh, this one got it.
Throw that one in.
Holy smokes. There's so many people who comment on that thing. Yeah. Stop doing it. Oh, you're reeling it in. Okay.
Yeah. I got hit.
Oh, Becca Picknell, thank you for super chatting. She said she never caught one. Some people, a bunch of people are like, oh, in Alaska. Brewster Pool got 6 sockeye in the spool for Kim. Actually heading that way this year. I'm so excited. Never done that Brewster Pool. Hopefully they give us that 6 fish limit. That's going to be savage.
You in?
You can't even lift me up.
I can lift you up.
Seth Green, thank you for the super chat. You know what he said, Marlon? Need the sun shirts. They're saying that for freaking years.
They're coming.
The truth be told, Marlon knows the apparel gig. I don't, so.
Do it! Good shot!
Come on, fish.
Dakota, when plunking, how do you know how to far cast your gear out if you can't determine or know how deep the water is? Well, you know what? I would probably walk down to the river, understand if it's high or low, if it's muddy, if it's clear, and try to fish the conditions a little bit. So maybe I walk down and it seems higher than it's normally been, flowing hard, a little murky, fish a little shallower, and I'd fish for a little bit. Sometimes you got to do it by braille. You got to just feel your way through it.
I've been socked in my eye many, many times. And what the heck's going on? We lost a bunch of, we did have almost 600 people, and then I said I was gonna do a Gerber giveaway and I lost a bunch of people. Come on guys, are you guys sharing it? Are you guys sharing this out there for me? Are you
disappoint me?
Hit that little button down there below, text message it to some buddies. Message it out there, say, come win some Gerber stuff. Come join Addicted. You guys got one more minute, and I'm gonna randomly select someone to win a Gerber mystery prize
I
pack.
cannot wait till we're doing this and we're smallmouth fishing. Like, and you actually just have the mount like up there, and we could just smallmouth it, and we could actually talk, and we don't have to hold the camera.
That would be so
for all smallmouth
nice.
tournament. We're going smallmouth fishing next week. I'm calling it right now.
We should upper. We should
We
plan
should
it
just
next
pull the
week.
trigger. Yeah. Brandon, that's a little bit. Oh, never mind. That's a little bit perfect.
That was like dead on.
That's
like, I did good.
I thought you were casting the side rod for some reason. I'm like, that's in the middle, and that's not going to work.
Did you do any walleye on the Columbia this year?
One more minute, folks. One more minute. One more minute, folks.
No, I should have. You know,
You could still get in on some of that and small at the
I
same
should.
time.
That's what I'm really looking forward to, Brewster. Get to
Yeah.
sneak over there and kill my sockeye. They go smallmouth fish the rest of the afternoon all day.
Come on, let's end this on a big 15-pound steelhead for Cam's birthday.
I know.
Come on, folks.
Did you bump that rod?
No, I didn't touch it.
You didn't touch that rod?
No.
It 100% got hit then.
I think he bumped the reel.
The other idea I had, guys, is when we're doing our troll fisheries, as we get more into this, I'm gonna take like some bright orange or bright pink tape and wrap like the top 3 eyes of every rod, so they'll be visible for you guys. We kind of got out here a little late. We started a little late just because new equipment. You guys.
Okay,
You
we
guys
got a
get it.
winner here.
So
The
it's a little
winner
darker
is-
now. We got
Oh, I just lost it. It was Dale Von Vuckenberg.
Dale von Vuckenberg.
I lost it now.
Uh-oh.
But I know it was Dale. That was who I picked. It was Dale Von Vuckenberg, I think was his name.
Wonder where he's from. Iowa.
Dale. Dale, if you're commenting, Dale, drop a comment again below.
Was that awful?
Drop a comment again, Dale, so I can see your name, because you're who I picked.
No. It's not one of the stupid shit we like.
We got 550 people in here now.
Completely. Now, yeah, I down this one You guys around there. Like, oh, we're gonna. Oh, very good. Oh, Texas. Like close, very close, very close. Yes.
Hey, where'd he go? How'd I lose him? Oh, there he is. He's here. Dale Vaughn. I probably butchered your name, dude, but Dale, you won a mystery Gerber prize pack. Shoot us an email to orders@addicted.fishing. Orders@addicted.fishing. Shoot us an email. Make sure you include your first name, last name, shipping address, and let us know that you won a Gerber mystery prize pack, and we'll get that shipped out to you. And to all you guys out there that share our videos and do the thumbs up and all that stuff, thank you. I don't know if you guys are seeing, but we're growing a lot on YouTube. We've been getting, just last month we had 14,000 new subscribers to the Addicted channel just last month, and that's all because of what you guys are doing. The thumbs up, the shares. We had almost 6,000 shares last month, and that's all you guys sharing it for us. So keep doing that for us. Please share our videos, hit that thumbs up button, drop comments. All those things help with the YouTube algorithm and helping us just continue to like grow the channel. So we appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. And as we keep growing, we'll be able to do more giveaways and more things. I'm working on a boat giveaway, so I'm gonna be announcing something soon for a YouTube boat giveaway. I haven't figured all the details out yet, but I'm gonna be announcing something soon before the end of the year, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, just thanks. We appreciate you guys and gals.
Freaking wrestling coach in high school was like, hey, we're gonna kayak it. And I'd been like twice. We go down to southern Missouri, and it's like flood conditions. Like, what would be like class 1 or class 2 is like class 4 rapids. He's like, we can do this. And I'm like, no, we can't. And he was like, yeah, we'll totally be fine. I was like, all right, send it. You know? And kayak, the Merrimack, it was insane. It was just like, no way we should have ever survived any of that.
That's how I learned. I went with a buddy of mine who's like basically professional. I drove to Bend, bought my kayak.
Yeah, I see you got a lot of you guys saying you're tagging us and stuff and giving. We appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
It's the same flavor, even though they're different colors.
No, we probably won't be giving away Cameron's boat. Sorry.
No.
But yeah,
What'd you say?
They said
Say again? Come
they
again?
heard me say I was gonna give a boat giveaway, and they're like, "You giving away the one you're in right now?"
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, give me $70,000 and you can have it.
Try again. Home slide.
Go up a little more.
We'll give you guys a good deal. 70K cash and you can have it.
If someone threw 80 cash at me right now, I would sell it. And they would love it. But you know what I'd do?
Buy another one.
Buy the exact same boat. But this one had been blessed by me.
Derek, we're using Okuma Guide Select
Yeah,
Classic
give all
boat
the-
rods. These are a 9'3", 15 to 30 pound. And we have Okuma Low Pro cold water reels on them.
Everyone's leaving.
Yes, Dale, it's orders@addicted.fishing. Orders@addicted.fishing. And yeah, if you guys didn't know, we do have a website. So if you guys haven't checked out our website, it's www.addicted.fishing. And we have hats and sweatshirts and all sorts of stuff on there. And that's where our summer apparel, our brand new line of clothes, will be dropping June 28th. And we have some special stuff in there, like some really custom cool lures that we're making. Just some cool stuff for you guys. So June 28th.
I have cramps in my shoulders.
I wanted that big jar so I could get some.
Yes, B Reyes. B Reyes. If you want to go on any guided fishing trips, just you can hit up Cam on Gone Catching Guide Service, or Jordan also does trips at 168 Fishing Adventures. Just search that on Google or on Facebook or whatever, and you'll find these guys and they can get you out.
These are my jars tomorrow, and I have 6. I said something. I have 6 guys tomorrow. I will burn
The reel is the Okuma Cold Water Low Pro SS. It's the Okuma Cold Water SS. This guy right here.
Can't beat them. I love them. I got 6 of them. I did kind of like Cameron did, as I rotated them out. So
You know what? Hey,
This is what we're using.
I want those back.
Coon shrimp. Cured coon shrimp with that stuff in the bottom down there is magic potion from Cameron. See that?
his birthday potion.
Take a guess at what you think that is in the bottom.
No, dude, if someone guessed it right, there's some very basic stuff in there which isn't every
Maple
cure.
syrup.
But if someone guessed what the chemical in there, I would tell them that they guessed it. Like I'll go back
this
through
is
and I'll be
gonna
like,
be
you
fun.
got it,
This is gonna be
because
fun.
no one's gonna guess it. That's what's gonna happen. You want some of these? He's like, yeah.
I know exactly what's in it.
Hey, don't give it up like the family secrets here.
I'm not, but I
You guys, we're fishing the Columbia River, which is it's kind of the divider between Washington and Oregon.
It is.
Loaded.
Yeah, it is. It's not kind of, it's
Yeah.
kind of divided.
I've been sharp.
Well, people keep asking for fishing Washington and Oregon, and
Same.
it's
We're
the same.
somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
Somewhere in the middle.
we're somewhere in the middle.
So there's a big river.
Cameron, are you doing any river learning trips coming up?
For
For what species? What are you guys trying to learn?
No. For rafting, yeah, I got to do 2 next week, and then. But like, what is?
I don't know. Someone just asked that
Yeah,
question.
specify or email me at Gone Catching.
This guy says you have amoxicillin in your thing.
no
Pepto, cocaine,
MS-222.
strawberry Kool-Aid,
No one will guess it.
meth.
Oh, you got it. Just straight, you're gonna say meth.
Yeah.
That would have been my first guess.
Yeah.
Like
That's
Hank
what
Hill.
makes the fish
I bet
games.
it's yellow.
Amino acids.
Nope. Kool-Aid.
How many fish have you caught, Layden?
He said he had no idea. It was too many to count. I asked him earlier.
Wow, you're so pro.
Today.
Today.
Zero.
He was gonna catch one, he got mowed over.
Yes, Gary Curry, Jordan filmed some steelhead videos last week, and as the steelhead runs kind of materialize and go into the tribs, I'm sure we'll be doing all sorts of steelhead videos. We're just kind of, the runs don't really start showing up till really good until like the end of June into July. We'll start seeing a lot more fish.
Well, to be quite honest with all you addicts out there, we all work full time. This is our other full-time job, and we've all just been working our butts off the last couple of weeks and have not gotten to film as much as we'd like. So
But we have some steelhead
we got
ones
some
coming.
But comment
And
below
shrimping.
with a couple of ideas you guys want to see for this, for new tutorials. What do you want to know about summer steelhead so we can get you what you want to see?
I'm still your show.
Cam's
Mine.
have at it.
Mine.
Have at it, boy.
That's one.
No, I don't think so.
I hate almonds too. Get rid of
We
every
can,
single
I mean,
one. I don't like
8:30.
We reel it in.
I would like to end on a
I
fish.
literally got
but-
off the river and got in my truck and drove here.
Oh my gosh. I just reached in a handful. That's all I got.
What do you need to clean up? You got some lady coming over later?
Not tonight.
First night off?
Yeah, you're back. I can see you the night of rest.
First time in a week.
Take a breather.
Layden, if you hit the butt of that rod one more time, dude, you're going in.
Don't touch me.
Here, you get his arms, I'll get his legs.
Oh God. No. I will touch the GoPro.
Sorry, guys.
Oh God. Ashley, don't.
I told you if you touched it one more time, you're going in.
Next time I will touch it. Don't.
Praise him.
Hey, I don't.
Do you eat a lot of fish today?
He just threatened your laptop. He's like, hey, I'll throw this in.
I'll throw this.
Oh, dang.
Then you don't wear.
What would you do?
Little play.
He'd be going after it, and then he'd be working me for like for the next year.
So,
Little bit
you should bait those hooks for a while.
This guy says he wants to see us fish the tuna classic, Cameron.
I don't have a tuna boat. I mean, I've got.
Can't take this out?
Last year I would have, but I was too busy doing buoy 10. But they got inside of where we were running for salmon some days. Like, it was a weird ocean last year.
Call
That's
it,
cool.
Jordan.
I was doing a bunch of stuff on the laptop.
People are still commenting about what's in your cure. The comments have been nonstop. Some of the stuff I don't even know what it is. Like,
Well, let me see some of those ones you don't know what it is. That's probably what it is. Magic unicorn tears.
thanks for tuning in, Haas. We'll see you later, man.
There, Haas.
No, unicorn bar. It's unicorn bar.
Ooh, where'd you get unicorns?
Caught him out of the movie.
Uh-oh.
We got him off Mars.
Come on, let's end it on a fish. Just a savage takedown.
Savage.
Savage takedown to minnow. I will touch it. Marlin.
No. I'm gonna freaking dip you in coon shrimp oil.
Good luck telling that to my mom. What you doing?
What pound test is your leaders, Cam?
They are 15, which is a little light, but I don't know. I probably should be using 20. But we've been landing some big Chinooks.
We're kind of reeling it up, guys. We're kind of packing it in now. We've been out here since, I don't know how long, but we've been out here. Been out here doing it.
4 to 3.
Oh, did you take that off the sword? Oh, that was the one.
I think I think he has 50-pound mainline, guys.
Oh, big dog! Big dog!
Yes!
Oh my God! We literally almost ended on a fish.
Little.
And that same hot rod. Just throw that thing back out there until we leave.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep that one rod out.
It probably needs to be rebaited, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Why did that not? Why was there not a fish there?
It's crazy that we're missing
Build
that many of
ants.
them, dude.
Build
How are we
ants.
missing that many of them?
Oh, that's bad.
No, I even like valved the tip when I took it out to not.
It was there for a sec. I saw it start to load.
Some bigger hooks.
Maybe they're just really small sockeye moving through tonight. Little freaking minis.
Coconut.
Like I
12
said,
inches.
today I missed a few, but
Pike.
our ratio is
Oh, wait, we hooked 10
70%.
fish tonight.
We've
at
had
least.
8 or 9 bites, yeah. We've
Yeah.
only really hooked 3. That's pretty disgusting.
These guys said, damn, I felt the disappointment too. They're like, now you have to stay for another bite.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
my
gonna
wife's
be
gonna
dark
film
soon.
Oh, where's your hose? And I'll rinse all this tuna.
Rinse out the tuna for the little.
Bigfoot, we do have a trailer hook. Actually, that fish that just missed is a double hook setup. Andrew Hatch says you're fired, Jordan. Jordan is fired.
I was gonna have Cam grab it, but he only had one hand going.
I should have grabbed it.
Probably.
Come on, ladies.
This guy says
Where
we
were
should
you?
use Layden as bait.
Agreed.
All right, let's do it.
I hate you, whoever that was. I'm not bait.
Dude, that rod was
I'm a
freaking
living
hot
soul.
fire
I don't know.
tonight.
Man, I'm like, oh.
I am not bait. I'm a living soul.
Nope. Power's going off.
Also, how would you fit hooks in me? Actually, you could just chop me up.
Sharon says happy birthday.
No, thank you, Sharon. Happy birthday to Sharon too.
Yes, it is. It's my wife's birthday in a couple days.
Oh, couple. I was like, bro, you're out. You're on your. Woo! Yeah.
It's one thing when it's our birthday.
Yeah, that's pretty risky.
Another for the wives.
There it is, Jordan. Oh, that's the spot. Ooh, just put it right back in the zone.
There's one thing I don't have that I would really like is rod lockers on my boat.
Oh gosh, it's.
Yeah. Cam, where are you?
I gotta work tomorrow morning. Ugh.
Where are you gonna work tomorrow morning? Right here?
I'm a little concerned how deep they're running. If they do that,
That hole in the sea, you got ants. Make that.
I'll either anchor up there. I'll anchor any of these 3 spots.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Can we anchor right next to you?
You might be able to.
That's what I want to
I
try to
mean,
do.
seriously, you might be able to.
Well, that's what I want to try to do. Or I was thinking we would just anchor down in front of that beach again.
Yeah. Well, I had to fish that. Was it 2 days
Are you
ago?
fishing in the morning?
Yeah.
3 days ago? With who?
With Big Dave and Pop Off.
Here?
Nice. Yeah, I'm not going to drive down to his neck of the woods for one bite. That doesn't make sense.
Oh.
I told, yeah. So we're gonna come up here. Should be fun.
They're gonna come pork my hole.
We won't pork you. We won't pork you.
The damn good hole.
We'll just be really close to you somewhere.
No, you know what? After today, well, that's
Are
what I was
you-
telling him for Friday. We have a 3-boat trip, and that's on like
Talk
Friday.
about
Might,
it after this is over.
yeah. That's what I was telling him. Friday might be really cool because we have a 3-boat trip, and it's like we might be able to just be like 1, 2, 3. Because if they're out here on the flat, then
You do with him?
Keith Hyde, yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's a TFO thing.
So it's like, shoot, if we're gonna do that, well, we'll just
Oh, that's
make it
great.
a freaking awesome party. We're gonna have a wall of death.
Wall of
It'll be like 16 rods wide. No fish shall pass. You might not want to be fishing above
I'll be
stream of
catching
us
lake
on
trout.
Friday.
Oh, actually, no, I won't. That would be Saturday.
Can I come Friday?
Did Alex tell you about the one they hooked? Alex hooked one like 3 days ago that he said was they fought it for 41 minutes, never moved it off the bottom,
Can I come?
and then it just popped.
No.
He said it was like the one. They never even moved it, he said. Like, the thing just wouldn't leave the bottom. Yeah. And Todd they finally got one bigger than yours.
Aww.
They got a 28.
Dang it. I was really holding on to that.
Yeah. I told Alex, I'm like, I'm getting a 30.
You're
this
25. That looks like every bit of 45. I mean,
weekend. Have you done that, Brandon?
What's that?
Lake trout?
Mm-mm.
Dude.
Well, we do stalker trout.
No.
No. Like
gotta
a
go do
giant slunch bucket freaking.
Lake trout, like the
Where you
big
go?
Central Oregon.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like Odell Lake,
Okay.
Crescent Lake, those.
I want to go down to Tahoe and do those Mackinac, man.
That's what it
That's
is.
what they are.
Yeah, oh, okay.
That's what it is. And I can hook you up with the guy that's doing it over there. Well, Cody Herman's doing it now too.
Yeah.
But it, dude, by far some of the funnest fishing I've ever done.
I had it.
Like, fish! What the hell?
I'm not touching it.
God.
What did I do wrong?
Oh my God.
Digging,
That was getting smashed again.
it was digging into the.
I don't know.
It was digging into the side.
Oh
of the
no, guys.
That's it. You're getting a spanking.
I'm not touching the rod anymore.
Oh no, guys.
Oh, that was cool. Dang it.
Jordan.
Layden's throwing you in.
That was going so good.
Let's hope it's a little school.
What in the hell, dude? We could have ended it on one.
We could have ended on 2.
You know what's funny though? I did a live feed on my Gone Catching page, and it was one of those mornings like the day before. I think I
Sharon
was
just Sharon just texted me Jordan's fired. The day before what?
The day before I was like 13 for 16. And then I did the live feed and I bet I had 25 bites to kill 7. It was
Oh, jeez.
disgusting. People were watching like, what the? I mean, we were like having 3 bites at the same time and getting one of them. It was like, oh, we should have been done so long ago.
Yeah, Jordan, you should just try to put that one back behind the boat more.
It's all twisted.
Get all the rods back out. Nope, Cam. It's not where it was.
You have another.
It was more over to the left, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
quite a ways. Yeah, it was like on the left side of your main motor. Well, now Jordan, if you recast that, be careful because Cam's kind of over towards you a little bit.
I just need to get anything to do with it. I'm thinking the key is to not.
These guys say, I have a great idea. Jordan, you cast where the fish are. Cameron, you set the hook.
It was the same thing again. I wasn't gonna grab him, but Ken had something in his hands, and I just went for it.
I was like,
You should have let Cam do it. That way, if it would have come off, it would have been Cam's fault.
no, I ain't touching that one. Watch out.
This
Yeah.
guy says it's not dark yet.
It's almost dark.
It's almost dark.
We're getting there.
We have nav lights on the way home.
Good thing you don't have to put it on the trailer.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
freaking
tiny,
sweet.
tie.
Just do that every time.
Yeah, we gotta make sure I'm all locked.
Get yourself a little slit.
I couldn't figure out why I was taking the water when I was running my live well. I had a nice little hole in the live well too for the hose.
I miss you.
Still
She has to always stay in her box now.
Why?
People are loving this,
huge
dude.
amount of water.
People are loving
The
it.
angle and
Now
stuff.
Everyone, the
And
whole,
trust- we're gonna-
they like the format of it too. How we're all just kind of hanging out and we're talking to them as we're hanging out. It's like an Addicted Life episode live.
Good. Well, as I develop it, I'll pop on YouTube more often.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Like just, if I get into hot bites, it won't be Wednesday at evening, but it might be during the day. But we've been testing it on my Facebook guide page. It's been good.
And what we're gonna do is now that we've tested it on Cam's boat, we're probably gonna try to get the same setup for Nick's boat, my boat, and just have 2 or 3 of these setups. So we can do it all the time. Should be fun.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna go over here. Yeah, I'm sitting down.
That's what someone just commented and said, tell Jordan to get in the front of the boat. They say there's no way he's not grabbing that rod if it goes off.
Exactly. I keep pacing back towards it.
It's like a pound of cocaine to Al Pacino, you know. It's just gotta happen, you know.
JRF, I've said it a couple times, man. Sorry you missed it, but those are Okuma Guide Select Classic rods. They're a 9'3", 15 to 30, and then it has a low pro Okuma cold water reel on it. Line counter. Awesome, awesome setup, dude. Nice outdoors. How did you do at Shasta? Did you catch some good bass? Cam, what kind of seats are in this boat? Are they comfortable?
Yeah, very.
Do you know what the brand is?
They're Alumawelds.
Alumawelds, guys.
I don't know whose chairs they actually are.
They're just what comes in the Alumaweld.
Yeah. I have those Temperas. They're super good high backs. Ooh, watch your hands there, bro. Hey, what do you hold out for Dad? Hold out for your dad.
I'm just looking for some stuff.
Nice, dude. Congrats. Congrats on your first bass. That was my very first fish I ever caught was a catfish, and my second fish was a bass. And after I caught a bass, I was like, that's all I did was bass fish for years. I mean, pretty much from all my years growing up, that's all I did was bass fish. It was a lot of fun. I still love it. I still love bass fishing.
I know your favorite spot too.
Oh, you do?
I do.
That's what I grew up fishing.
I'm one of the few people in the
If
world
I was an
that
absolute multi-cajillionaire, I would do everything I could to try to buy that place.
Well, give me a few years.
Yeah. If you guys are just tuning in, you weren't here in the beginning, we do have a couple fish. We caught 2 sockeye that we were able to take home tonight for the barbecue, and we've had probably 10 chances at fish that we've missed because we suck.
I suck.
Well, it's a team effort out here.
I hands down lost the most though.
I lost at least 2.
Cam, do you know any guides in Florence, Oregon?
I don't.
Sorry guys, we don't know many people down there. If any of you addicts are watching and know some guys down in that area, comment for him and let him know some guides.
No issues with
Griffin Marks, yeah man, we got some summer run videos in the works. We're gonna have some tutorials coming out soon. And as the fish start entering some of our rivers around here, we will definitely be putting some videos out. So stay tuned on that. We will have some summer stuff coming up for sure.
Get the wedges out, everything, man. Bonker, on the man even more.
Probably ain't playing around anymore.
I'm seeing a little bit of affection up here.
Yes, Purified, we've missed too many to count, bud. We got a couple in the box and missed quite a few. Dakota Zimmerman says, Cameron, can you go live on Addicted tomorrow, please?
If I'm getting them, I will. If I think it'll be a decent morning, I will.
All right, everybody start rocking the boat. Start rocking the boat. Come on. Come on. Rock the boat. I don't weigh enough to
Oh yeah, Jody Smith is in Florence or in that area.
Yeah, I just don't know a lot of those, like, especially when you go Oregon, kind of below
Joe,
Tillamook.
his
I'm
name
kind of like,
sounds familiar. Who's-
he fishes up here too. Like Columbia.
Oh,
But I mean, Todd and those guys don't live that far from Florence. So it's like Southern Oregon.
okay. Okay. Yeah, so
Steve
Todd.
Chrysler.
Yeah,
Todd
so
Logan.
so Steve Chrysler's guide service, Todd Logan's guide service. Those are some guys down in that kind of Southern Oregon area. Cam, how old is your boat?
2 years.
It's an 18?
Yeah.
2018, guys.
They haven't changed, though, have they?
Paul Sanders, if you go back, man, at the beginning, we're getting ready to wrap things up here. It's going to get dark on us, but if you go back and just scroll back through the video, we actually showed the setup we showed exactly what we were using out there, so you can find it. We also have a tutorial, a couple different tutorials on the channel. If you go search them, you can see some different setups on how we're rigging this. That's how you catch fish. Good bait. Now. No, we haven't been
It's getting chilly.
Yeah, it's time to go.
What do you think?
Should have done this. I'm ready, like good ready. Got back tied up.
You told me you weren't going on this trip because you had a trip.
Because we were going to Tillamook.
So it was a gay fishing trip, and so you were gonna bail. But
No,
now that
not
it's
at
something
all.
cool,
Not
you're
at
down.
all, but I was already coming here. I couldn't have done this thing with the Tillamook.
Hey, Lane, can you put these up?
Yeah, we're bringing his boat.
Oh, Sockies?
We're bringing his boat. Yeah, it's 5 of us. Yeah,
I don't know.
with Sean. Yeah, that's how I was able to do it. Cause yeah,
Hey, don't drop him on me.
I basically called him and asked him if he was down. And he's like, yeah, sounds like fun. Let's do it.
We're gonna be very good friends by the time you're 16.
But I just was like, you know, Papa called me and was
Who,
like,
me?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna get to know each other.
we're not doing that.
Lane, what'd you do with those other
Fucking just
sharks?
rather work.
Oh, they're
I'll
all in
just fucking
here.
stay home.
Okay.
They're all in
Bring them
that
all,
room.
put them all back here in the bait. This bait. That's going home with me.
Dude, we had 2 9th inning stretch
I know.
bites, and now because you
We were bases loaded.
Jordan, recast this. Get it back in the spot. No, Cam.
Let it ride. Let it ride.
Let it ride. You ain't gonna win that.
Holy crap.
Sorry guys, I'm just kind of fiddling around getting ready for tomorrow morning. Are you guys in Ridgefield?
Password. Taking his boat.
I was wondering, like, I thought he could go down Orange.
No, he can't. He doesn't have a truck.
That's what I thought. That's what I was like. Just have to contend with them on Saturday now too, I guess.
They don't come here.
I'll be anchored right up my I'll have my bumpers on.
Bring popcorn.
Like you said, don't fish the spot. Learn to fish.
Don't fish my boat. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Darn it.
That's evil.
That will not work.
Shoes untied.
Nah, client.
I got oh, you're getting hit. Is that it?
Crapfish.
No, it's something.
It's another cart.
Something grabbed it.
Ray Paul, we are going to go over and fish Brewster this year. We're going to film some Addicted Lives over there. Yeah.
I'm pulling it, boys. I gotta wake up. Oh, dark 30, and we gotta get back to the ramp. We got a long way to go.
Yep.
A long way and a long drive.
Reel it in, Layden.
Well, in, bud.
You got her. Come on. Get on it.
Well,
That's all she wrote, folks.
Yeah, I'm super excited. You guys love the live feed. We've been working on it hard. We've been testing it out. It's gonna be killer. But like I said, I think we'll see more live feeds besides the Wednesday night get together. So, yeah, I mean,
How
other
do
than
you
that, I'm
end it?
stoked.
Make sure it doesn't get deleted.
Huh?
How do you end it? Make sure it doesn't get deleted.
I don't know.
Getting controlled on your phone through that GoPro app.
I don't know. We'll just have to test it. This one might
Oh,
get
here,
deleted.
Where's your phone?
I turned off the GoPro app. It just has an end feed. I don't know. That's a good question. It'll probably stay up.
You close it completely? how's it running still?
It just does it off its own.
No, you still have it going. Oh, yeah. So click that button and see what it does.
So are we saying goodbye?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're saying goodbye. We're trying to figure it out right in front of you guys.
You know what? Hey, this is part of the game. It's live. It's raw. Blah blah blah. Thank you guys for tuning in again. We appreciate it. Maybe next time we'll catch a fish. We'll catch more fish.
We
got 2 fish. We got a couple fish. We'll catch more. Later, guys.
Laters.